Welcome back, everybody. We're going to review game week 7. Um, I think there's only one place we can start over here. Okay, before that, usual suspects in the house again. Amay Jaikar, Chelsea fan, old Palmer supporter, and Chaitanya Bhai, lifelong United fan just like me. So we got to start with just the same team once again, the limelight, Manchester United. So let's dive straight into it. Chaitanya, what do you feel? Does this result mean ETH won't be in the house?
Yeah, again, I think this was a game. If ETH would have lost, I think it would have been curtains, would have been his last game for sure. Very flat game, nothing much happening. I think United did create some chances. Garnacho looked bright, Mino looked bright. But yeah, outside of that, nothing special in the game. I think Rashford had one decent shot, but that was also from outside the D. But yeah, apart from that, it was a pretty flat game. I think Aston Villa would be pretty disappointed they didn't get a result against against United at home. I think it was a nailed on sort of +3 for them. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's not looking good for Erik ten Hag. Although I think United's management team was there today in the crowd, none of them looked very happy. So I think Erik ten Hag's days are numbered at United. And seeing the table, if you see the table, United are at 13th, right? Like 8 points after 7 games doesn't look great. So yeah, I think he's in trouble.
Wild, dude. Smiling.
But I'm actually very happy because Villa are actually very close to us, as you can see, tied on 14. And we also drew to Nottingham Forest at home, created many chances. Both the keepers made some outstanding saves, Sanchez and Sels. So yeah, actually, since Villa and Chelsea both drew their games, I think Chelsea fans can be a bit happy with that result. So thank you, Ten Hag. I hope he keeps his job and like the results continue the way they are for Man United.
I'm sure you hope that, fucking son of a bitch. But
oh, by the way,
but you know what?
Interesting happening here.
Wow.
Tottenham are losing to Brighton.
That is some under.
Who scored?
Yeah.
Open.
Spurs were 2-0 up. So Brighton ने भी comeback डाला है पूरा.
Oh wow, Danny Welbeck at it again. Come on. Surprising. Okay, getting back to it. Angad, what were your thoughts on the Aston Villa United game and also overall thoughts on what's going on at United and ETH's future?
See, I thought it's going to be redemption arc for Bruno today, and it almost was. He scored that free kick. We would have held on to a 1-0 win. Same cycle starts again. Once again, hopefully ETH retains his position. And I mean, you know the drill. But again, I think the management's running out of patience. Ratcliffe's interview didn't help at all, and it's just a sign of what's to come. So there are high chances. I'd say it's 50 now that after the international break, ETH won't be in the hot seat. But at the same time, I don't know who a better candidate is. Thomas Tuchel might be. Zidane is definitely not going to ruin his life by coming here. And then there's Graham Potter.
I have one candidate. It's to be Gareth Southgate.
Gareth
Southgate.
God, no. I think it's already.
I'm not even kidding. Southgate comes, I'm buying a Manchester City just.
Angad's issued a warning.
That's
the United higher ups. Angad, but as a fan, do you want ETH to stay, or do you think it's done? Like there is no coming back for him?
I think he should leave. They've put a lot of money back him. They've all got these Dutch players, and getting a new manager again. New manager is going to come and say, "Oh, these people are not my players." we gotta rebuild. And then the term the process starts once again. So I don't think it's gonna help sacking him right now. But again, if we wait for a couple of months and situation remains the same, then I might just change my opinion. But for now, we shouldn't. And we've been unlucky also in some games. Let's be very honest. Like, it's not been completely bad. We've been bad against Liverpool and Tottenham, hands down. But we're actually good against Brighton. Crystal Palace game, we were quite decent. Europa League, I don't know how we blew that lead. So it would have been better. Could have been.
Yeah. I think I'm on the opposite end of this spectrum, right? Like, I'm seeing what Enzo Maresca is doing at Chelsea. I'm seeing what Arne Slot is doing at Liverpool. Both of them have come in within 7 to 8 games. They've put a style of play which is recognizable. I think seeing Ten Hag over the last 2 years, it's still very difficult to tell what he's really trying to do. Sometimes when you see the players also on the pitch, they look pretty clueless. Bruno Fernandes as a captain is also pretty annoying to watch at times. But yeah, I am not very sure how Erik Ten Hag is going to get back from here. Okay, realistically, Angad, where do you see, what position does Erik Ten Hag have to get by the end of the season if he is to stay here? What would be acceptable for you as a fan?
No, man. Top 4. There's no other option. It has to be top 4.
Okay.
Looks difficult right now, but I believe in ETH for now.
Top 4.
I mean, he can win the Europa League and then you can get that way. So that is one option. Throw all your eggs in the Europa basket. और
But
फिर
that's
होप करो
that's
जीत
a
जाएंगे वो
risky-
कैसे तो
risky strategy, right? Like, risky strategy. Cup games, you can get out any time during the knockouts. And there are some good teams
the
in the
Premier
Europa
League is
League
there-
as well.
He's a
thing
winner. He's a winner.
also in a team है प्रीमियर लीग में कि like there's Newcastle, there's Spurs, there's Brighton. अभी ये सब टीम भी काफी competitive हो गए हैं तो even like Chelsea were playing well but still we are only fourth, so that too on goal difference. So इतना tough competition and United at the moment are like बहुत पीछे in that race. So you know
True,
I think
true.
Europa League start करना is better to get Champions League football.
True. I think moving on, Amay, you
I think we
spoke about
From this topic, let's not discuss
Yeah,
United.
let's move
It
on.
can be a one
I think
podcast in itself.
Amay spoke about Chelsea, right? So Amay, Chelsea at 4th right now, playing pretty well.
Yeah.
What have your thoughts been so far on the season? Enzo Maresca coming in. How do you see this whole situation?
So far it's been good, but we are struggling against teams that park the bus. Same thing happened against Palace. Same thing happened today also against Forest. So teams that attack us, we play very well because on the counter, there's space in the team. But teams who sit back and defend, they have it sort of easy. Like even today, missed a lot of chances. Also, their player got sent off, and Forest were up to those. Mourinho tactics like kick the ball long, hope for a foul, hope for a goal from the box. They almost scored. They almost had like 2-3 good chances at the end also, where they were just putting balls in the box and trying to score. That's how they got their goal also. So they were trying to kick, Jose football, that typical terrorist football that Jose knows. So yeah, it was a frustrating game, but let's see. अभी सारे tough fixtures after the international break आ रहे हैं. Liverpool, Arsenal, even United is a tough game for Chelsea because it's like that bogey team which, कितना भी अच्छा form हो United के सामने, we tend to drop points. Even last season, almost if it was not for like Palma magic, we would have lost that game. So yeah, I mean, अभी तक तो positive signs है, but let's see after the international break कैसे होता है. So yeah, but
Eric
Yeah.
Ten Hag win against Chelsea and do that Mourinho celebration,
yeah,
that'll
can
be-
happen because that's what happened to Arteta also. Arteta was getting sacked, but somehow they won their game against like Chelsea, and now you can see what Arteta's doing. So
What Arteta's
yeah, Chelsea
doing
is known for
nothing.
reviving.
Arteta's doing nothing, bro. Coming second is Second is not a trophy.
ठीक है,
Unless he wins
उनके स्टैंडर्ड के
something.
उनके स्टैंडर्ड के हिसाब से आर्सेनल इज डूइंग वेल बिकॉज दैट इज देयर लेवल राइट. सेकंड आना ही उनके लिए बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट है. तो हाँ ठीक है, डिसेंट.
True.
I think we need to give a shout to some of these teams who've been doing extremely well. Fulham being one of them. I don't know if you saw the City game, but
Yeah.
that, on the edge. So
ब्रेंटफोर्ड अगेंस्ट फर्स्ट मिनट.
yeah,
लास्ट टाइम हमने
Same tactic.
डिस्कशन किया था कि फुल ब्रेंटफोर्ड वापस उन लोग ने वही लॉन्ग बॉल डाल के क्रॉस
Yeah.
हम गोल दे स्कोरिंग. सो
Brentford put
हाँ.
out a tweet on their page saying, I think their fans saying that we'll score within 60 seconds, and they've put out like a 60-second clip where the ball is just in the air, like header. It's like proper Sunday League football, and then one ball over the top, and they've scored. So yeah, I think that tactic is somehow working for them. All right, boys. Moving on. Any other results from the weekend that you want to highlight? I think one thing in the City Fulham
I
game, Jeremy Doku scored one.
important.
Sorry.
yeah,
Dude, Haaland didn't score, man. Everyone had him as the captain. in the
he's
FPL.
been off for the last 2 games. क्या हो रहा है? प्रेशर आ रहा है उसको पाल्मर का.
I think Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri not being there, I think Haaland is missing them. But yeah, coming to
फिर
the
भी वो लोग
table,
कैसे. yeah,
coming to the table,
Liverpool.
Liverpool, City, Arsenal. Who out of these three do you think are gonna end up on top by the end of the season?
Oh, it's very difficult, man, because City के पास रॉड्री नहीं है, but they've got that mentality. कोई भी आके गोल मारा, like Kovacic scored 2 goals. I think वो उसका सीजन का, I mean, I think his top scored in the Premier League वही है, इसका 3 गोल. Because even for Chelsea, he never used to goals. एक दो
And
ऐसे
good goals,
दूर से
man,
बजा
good
था.
goals.
Yeah, good goals. So yeah, but I think City still maybe because they've got that mentality, right? If they go on a winning run, so they can go like 14, 15 games in a row or something. So still feel City. Yeah.
Angad,
Yeah,
what
me
about
too.
you?
I think it's going to be City
You think
again.
it's gonna be like a straightforward season where City just run away with it? Or it's gonna be like a close fight with Arsenal again?
No, I think both Arsenal and Chelsea might push them to the wire for some reason. Chelsea's got electric attacking pattern, combinations,
Yeah.
but defense is very susceptible for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Wide open. I think counter play, a lot of teams can hurt them, especially
Yeah.
teams, how Tottenham's playing, Villa's playing, even for that matter, Liverpool. So I think, it's going to be between Arsenal and City, but City to just pip Arsenal.
Yeah. I think
Liverpool is
I
also
agree.
according to
I think Liverpool's
Liverpool
been
का defense.
quite surprising, right? Like Arne Slot has come in first season. I was fully hoping that they will sort of lose it and like not be here where they are currently. But yeah, top of the table. But they've had an easy run of fixtures so far. They haven't played any of the big teams apart from United. So yeah, I think they will get tested and they will sort of lose this table, like the number 1 position soon, is what I feel.
I'm glad you're still calling United a big team.
Well, in our hearts,
For
they
a
Arne
still
Slot-
are.
Bro, we are 14.
Unless
Can you
I have
believe?
to scroll down
Uh,
to see where United is. Oh yeah, here.
oh,
I think you need to buy that iPhone Pro Max to see them on the table.
oh damn, bro. Even
Yes.
West Ham are above. And West Ham तो पहले के 3-4 गेम ऐसे ही हार गई थी.
Yeah,
But you
मैं
know
तेरे को
what?
पूछा क्या?
Oh भाई, tough.
Yeah, it's tough. Being a United fan is tough right now. Yeah, it was good for a long time, but it's tough right now. But surprising thing is, I think everyone's been praising Tottenham and their manager, but they are 9th. And they are just 2 points ahead of United, not doing that great, I would say.
भाई वही लेवल है ना, तो लेवल के अकॉर्डिंग स्पर्स आर डूइंग whatever is
Yeah, I think
expected.
ninth is like around where Spurs belong. So I think that
Uh,
reads well. Uh,
yeah,
yeah, I think anything else to add, boys, from this weekend? Anything, anything from the table? Anything that you noticed?
I think Ipswich is definitely going down this year. I think it's set in stone now. There's no chance of.
yeah. Bro, Wolves बहुत डेंजर जोन में. Wolves.
Wolves also, yeah, they
Yeah,
look absolutely toothless, and I don't know, they just are not able to get any results. They've scored goals here and there. They've played like decent football in matches, but I don't think they are able to close. I'm quite surprised by seeing where Crystal Palace is. I think they played all right.
Bro, they are clueless in attack. अभी always से गया ना, they are looking very clueless in attack.
Yeah, I think
So
everything is dependent on Eze. I think if Eze doesn't play well, they don't do well. But yeah, Ipswich, I
ऐसे
don't
ने
know.
एक मट फुल एक मटका मारा ऐसे ने फुल सीजन, वो भी चेल्सी के अगेंस्ट. आउटसाइड द बॉक्स ही स्कोर्ड ब्रो. सम
अरे
एब्सोल्यूट
अभी
स्क्रीमर
अभी
ऑफ.
लिवरपूल के अगेंस्ट भी उसके दो दो चांसेस थे दैट दिस गाय first this Allison saved, then Allison got injured, so their backup keeper came and saved. So
Bro, the
he is a
third keeper made some saves, man. It's ridiculous, bro. थर्ड कीपर भी सेव कर रहा है.
yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, United is also pretty close to the relegation zone, so I hope this doesn't go down further in the coming weeks. Uh, yeah, but I think from this week, major highlights have been these. Anything else, Amay Angad, that you feel we need to highlight?
Nah, I think
We're good.
we are good.
We're good. All
Let's
right.
yeah.
go to.
All right. Before we close out, I think anyone who's watching, we are new to YouTube. This channel is new. Give this video a like and subscribe to our channel.